Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today is Friday, and first I'm going to start this off just by saying yesterday and today were pretty horrible days. Like, bad days. Like, worse than I've had in a long time. But that aside, I guess we can get into other things. I'll explain kind of why they're bad in a little bit, I guess. So first off, I just want to say this for people that watch YouTube that don't know, because I've gotten a few dislikes in my 100-something videos that I've made. Not many. I expect more, honestly, because I'm disgusting. But I just want people to know, like, I understand that like likes and dislikes are a way of showing YouTubers and showing people what is good content and what is not, and I completely respect that. And if you're doing a dislike to actually show them that what this is did not turn out good or did not turn out okay, or like if it's disrespectful or harmful in any way, I completely understand that. That's the good use of it. But for YouTubers who make money, not me, I don't make money off of YouTube, as of right now at least, because I'm not like partnered with anybody or anything like that. For people that are partnered and actually do make money off of YouTube, likes give you money, dislikes give you the exact same amount of money, just so you know. Likes and dislikes give you the same amount of money, so honestly, if you like it or you dislike it, it doesn't matter. It's not like it's a bunch of money, but it's the same thing. So whether you dislike it, if you're like, oh, I don't like this YouTuber, I'm going to dislike their video, it still gives them money. You might as well not like it in any sort of sense, like it or dislike it. You might as well just not click either of those buttons, because either way, it's going to give them money. So, just like you people out there who are trying to be trolls on the internet and like, I'm going to dislike them, it still gives them money. So, honestly, I don't think a YouTuber actually cares if you dislike it or if you like it, because still get money, and you still get money for views. So I mean, if you don't like a YouTuber, don't click on their video whatsoever, because that counts as a view and that counts as money. So just so you know, if you hate on a YouTuber, don't try and troll them, because that gets them more cash. Second thing was, on Wednesday I went to the shooting range, which by the way is kind of a little bit of why my last couple days were so bad, because my arms, mainly this one, my left one right here, for some reason hurts an incredible amount. Like, I can hardly move it without it hurting. I've gotten kind of to the point where I don't scream out ow every second. This arm hurt a little bit yesterday, but now it's like, it's pretty good. And I even took ibuprofen this morning, and this arm is still killing me. This is my dominant hand and my dominant arm, my right arm. So this is like what I was actually like holding, and like, cause I shot like a shotgun, and I got like, it was this shoulder, so I don't know why this arm hurts so much. I guess cause this one was resting a lot whenever I was holding the guns, and this one was up a lot more, and I guess that's kind of why it's in a lot more pain. But here I'm going to show you, this was my first target. I didn't save the other ones cause we didn't really care that much about them, and I didn't do as well, but these big holes are all mine. If you see here, I got super close right here. Right here. I got super close to the target. This was at about 20 to 25, is it feet or meters? I don't remember. 25 feet or meters away from the target. And then this isn't mine, but this is what, whenever my dad shot a target with the shotgun, this is what it did. Look at all those little holes! Isn't that so cool? That's why I kept it, because I thought it looked so cool. It's dirty on the back and gross, but like, look at that. This is kind of more clear. Look at all, ignore the pink that was stuck to the other target, but look at all that. That's absurd. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna hang it up just because it looks really cool. It's really dirty though. Ugh. Next is interviews. Obviously, you guys, I've talked about it a couple times. I'm in journalism this year for semester 1. I'm pretty sure just semester 1. But we've had to interview a bunch of people so far, and I'd say I had a couple awkward encounters, but not like excruciatingly awkward, because I knew them in some sense, in some way, you know? most of them at least. Like, I interviewed my stepdad, easy. I interviewed a sophomore that was kind of my friend, easy. Interviewed a junior. The first one was easy. The second one, kind of not as much, because, or like, not close. But you know, whatever. So that was kind of awkward. The senior I knew, pretty fine. Awesome. Got it done. The freshman I interviewed, I'm not as afraid to interview freshmen because I know 9 out of 10 chances they're gonna be mean and crude and just rude in general. So I'm like not really worried about how they answer or what they think because they're just freshmen who think that they're cool when they're not really. So that's that. But so next thing I have to interview, I have to interview 3 people for it. Starting today, actually. It's due on the 19th, so I have like a week and a weekend, basically, an extra weekend. So what we have to do is it's basically supposed to be like an interesting, unique kind of story. So my plan was to interview Zach because he builds PCs, and I was like, that's a cool thing to write about. Like, that would be pretty nifty. Not many people can just build PCs, especially gaming PCs for other people. So I was like, that would be kind of cool, you know, and maybe, hey, I mean, it could have been like a kind of advertisement because people will read this if they go to my blog. Maybe he could, you know, make some money if somebody wanted a PC built, but he said no, and I was like, okay, that's chill, whatever. So I had my backup plan, which was Clayton, because he is the only male cheerleader in our entire school, so, you know, I have to interview him, so that shouldn't be too awkward. Interviewing him won't be awkward. Interviewing the secondary sources might be awkward. Like, I'm going to interview our mutual friend, Mackenzie, who's also a cheerleader, and then I either have to interview another cheerleader, which I don't know any of the other ones, or their coach. So either way, gonna be kind of weird. Not too keen on that, but whatever, you know, it's chill. Next up is I was going through the YouTubes yesterday doing, as I always do, trying to find something new to watch. And I came across this new video that Joey Graceffa posted. And I haven't watched Joey Graceffa since like 8th grade. But I was like, that looks interesting. It was called, it was like a book release kind of video. And it's called Children of Eden. The book that he wrote, I didn't watch to see when it came out. I guess I probably should have. But I wrote it down because that looks so cool. And I kind of want to read it. Like, it looks really interesting. From what I can recall, what I can remember, it's about, like, basically humans ruined Earth, and then, like, there was this one guy left, and then he found, like, this sanctuary place where there were other people, I don't know, something like that. And then, we could talk about how I deal with friends, basically. So, I used to be the person, and I kind of still a little bit am, who would have, I mean, this part's still me. I obsess over my friends because I don't want to lose my friends. Because it took me 6 years of school to make friends. From the time I was in kindergarten to like 5th grade, I didn't have friends at all. Like, I had some acquaintances that didn't hate me, but when I say this, I'm not kidding. Everyone in my grade, in all of my classes, besides my acquaintances, from kindergarten to beginning of 5th grade, hated me. And I have proof, oh, I don't have the proof, but like I could tell you the proof, that I know that they hated me. Because in my 4th grade class, I had 2 acquaintances, so like I at least had somebody. It was an EMIX class, or an EMIC class. In case you don't know what that means, it means basically it's just a computer class, because obviously not everybody in the world had a computer at the time. It was basically a computer where instead of writing things, you typed things. And everybody had their own computer. That's what your desk was a computer, basically. And so one day, I was walking down the aisle of the computers, going to do something, I don't remember what, but I passed the computer screen of this young lady who sat 2 seats away from me. I happened to glance at what her monitor said. It was a Word document. Nice, I love Word. It was titled, People That I Hate. And I was like, wow, alright, who do you hate? There was one name. Just me on the list. She wasn't typing anything. I don't even think she was sitting there. No, Maybe she was, but I don't think she was paying attention to the computer, or paying attention to what was up, or paying attention that it was just me that was on her board. I was like, why? And don't even get me wrong, like, I wasn't a kid that was like mean, or, okay, in preschool I was, but like, I wasn't like mean, I wasn't a bully. I just kept to myself and was too afraid to talk to other people, and that's why I didn't have friends. And also because everybody hated me. I don't know why she hated me. I never did anything wrong to her. I never broke her pencil. I never stole her fruit snacks, you know. I was never mean to her. And it's 4th grade. How did you hate somebody in 4th grade? Like, that's, I don't know. So yeah, I didn't have friends for a very long time. So I obsessed over them. That was the whole moral of that tale. But now, because of past events in like the last year or so, I dropped friends when I start to realize that they're not what I need, not what I want, or not what I thought they were, you know? So I have kind of detached myself in a sense. There's still some people that I would get really upset if I lost completely, but it's much more easy to unplug from other people than it was for me before. But I've lost so many people in the past year, or the past year and like a half, that I honestly don't care anymore. I can retract to in that alone state, and I don't go as crazy as I used to. I used to not be able to actually handle weekends or the summer or breaks in general, because being alone for that amount of time without a friend or without another person to talk to that wasn't my family drove me insane, and I had panic attacks the entire time basically. But since these events happened, if I see that you're making fun of me in any sort of way that is not a joke, or if I see that you don't care enough about this friendship, or if I see that you're just using me, or in any of those senses, and I don't care, unplug. I don't need you. It's just chill, whatever, you know? Mainly what I prefer to do is, instead of calling you a friend, I kind of just pop you down to acquaintance mode, and then from there I kind of see how things go. So basically what I go from texting you, wanting to hang out, to, hey, I saw you in the hall today, nice. And then if that still just isn't working, I just drop you off the board completely. In the past, this makes me sound like a horrible person now that I think about it, but honestly I think it's kind of good to not get attached, at least for me, like I used to, because I remember last year when I thought my friend Kyle didn't want to be my friend. At first, I was extremely distraught. I was so upset. I didn't understand why. I didn't understand what I did. I was just a mess completely all the time. Then I kind of realized that I don't care about his opinion, about me, or about anything that I do, or about a friendship between us. So I was kind of like, well, if you don't want to be my friend, cool. I kind of just got over it and was like, alright, whatever. But apparently I guess we're friends now. We don't really ever talk, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, making friends is also kind of easier for me a little bit. I've, in the past while, been trying to expand my social skills. That's kind of why I took journalism, because I hate that I'm a socially awkward little ball of trash that can't do anything herself. So I try to do my things myself. I try to talk to other people, which kind of worked this year. I talked to Kaya, who sits next to me in art class, and hey, we're friends now, so it's chill. I mean, she's a sophomore, but like, we'll just forget that. But, you know, whatever. So yeah, I believe I've gained a lot with those changes, and I recommend, if you guys get attached too much, I used to have what I used to call a dependent soul, but I think I've kind of shaped that and changed that. Like, I don't need to text somebody all the time anymore. I don't have to. I don't do that anymore, I says, as I have a blinking light. Oh, there it is. I was like, is it not gonna blink now? Who texted me? Girl, I'm too busy for you right now, alright? But, yeah. So, I don't know. I think I changed it, and I definitely recommend making have friends. Have best friends. Love them till the world ends. I'm not saying I don't love my friends, because I do. I would die for any of my friends. Maybe not my acquaintances, but every one of my friends. I would die for them. Right now. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that you shouldn't love your friends. I'm just saying that especially in high school years and late middle school years, times get tough between groups of friends. And love your friends, but don't be attached to your friends, because that's going to be extremely painful for you when you get to a point in high school or late middle school when you're torn apart. It'll feel like you're being torn apart. Trust me, because I've been through that. So, and it's just better to love them, hang out with them, trust them with your life, but don't be stuck like glue. Be stuck like gum. Gum can be removed and put back together if need be. Don't be like glue. Don't be stuck forever. Because if you're stuck forever, that's going to rip and hurt. So, I think that was a good analogy. Ooh, I don't even know. But, so, yeah. Also, one last thing before this ends, because I know it kind of was rolling on a little too far. Challenges. I need challenges. I want to know what you guys want to see, because I've been doing so many tags that I'm kind of excruciatingly bored with tags. So if you guys have any challenges, or like, I don't know, I've done taste tests before, or I don't know, like little pranks you want me to do, anything along those lines that I can upload on Saturdays, I will surely do it if you guys want to see it. So please let us know in the comments. I would surely appreciate it. Also hit that like button if I would enjoy, and subscribe to become a bunny today. Check out my social media links down below. It's Friday. That means on Sunday I will be uploading chapter, I think 6 maybe, of Likewise, a Septiplier fanfiction. Every Wednesday on my Wattpad I upload a Destiel one-shot. And I think, because I've kind of been running out of Destiel ideas, I might do some Gabriel x Sam. I forgot what their ship name is. Ooh. And probably not any Wincest, because not into that, but like, I mean, if my readers want to see it, we'll see. But anyway, peace out, bye-bye, freaking buddy guys. Love you all so freaking much. Hopefully, I wasn't too confusing in this video. Bye, guys. Ow, my arm.